1. Inside Lucinda Chambers' colorful London home, a fashion stylist's approach to interiors. 2. 9 must-have items from Zara Home's new collab with Collagerie. 3. Luxury homeware on a budget, top high street finds for 2025. 1. Inside Lucinda Chambers' colorful London home, a fashion stylist's approach to interiors. Step into the vibrant world of Lucinda Chambers, a renowned fashion stylist whose London home is a testament to her creative spirit, where every inch is a canvas for color. Styling a room is akin to dressing a body, Chambers shares, emphasizing her unique philosophy on design. It's about harmonizing colors that spark dialogue and evoke emotions. She believes that both fashion and interior design should cultivate joy and happiness. Indeed, joy is the perfect word to describe Chambers' residence in Shepherd's Bush, where a dazzling array of colors bursts forth from an otherwise unassuming Victorian exterior. The walls are adorned with an eclectic mix of ceramics and artwork, while the sunny yellow and vibrant red rooms are so uplifting that they instantly elevate one's mood. I view every surface as a chance to introduce color, whether it's a skirting board, the interior of a cupboard, or even the ceiling, Chambers explains. I often feel restless and would paint the back of a door if I had nothing else to occupy my time. The dining room features a playful candy cane-striped sofa and layered rugs that add splashes of red to the space. Despite her busy schedule, having spent 25 years as the fashion director at British Vogue until 2017, and later co-founding the fashion label Colville and the e-commerce site Collagerie, Chambers' hands-on approach to decorating is evident. She is a woman of many projects, from painting to crafting a mosaic table from broken ceramics, and her home, which has gradually transformed over 3 decades, reflects her dedication. Chambers and her husband, Simon Crowe, purchased their Victorian terrace in the early 1990s, raising their 3 sons within its walls. While they expanded the kitchen to create a delightful space that spans the width of the house, they preserved the original structure. The ground floor comprises a kitchen, dining room, and sitting room, while the first floor hosts the drawing room and main bedroom, with 4 additional bedrooms on the upper levels. I have a certain apprehension about altering spaces, Chambers confesses, revealing an ironic twist in her upbringing. My mother was always knocking down walls in the homes we lived in. We moved 18 times before I turned 17, she reminisces. She had a knack for transforming cramped old houses into entirely new environments. In contrast, the changes in Chambers' home have been achieved through paint and what she humbly refers to as layers of love and clutter. Some rooms, like the electric yellow dining area and the Pompeii-red drawing room, have retained their colors for over 2 decades. People often ask me about the yellow, but I can't recall the exact shade anymore, she laughs. I don't redecorate just for the sake of it. I do so when things start to look worn out. Moreover, she never employs color without purpose. I carefully consider how we will use each room and whether the color should be soothing or invigorating. In the television sitting room, for instance, she chose a warm red to enhance the cozy atmosphere. It feels almost like it's ablaze, she exclaims. This space used to be our boys' playroom, but now it serves as our TV supper den. While the overall aesthetic of the house is cohesive, Chambers admits she seldom contemplates the color transitions between rooms. I don't focus much on how one room connects to another, but there are color threads that unify the space, she notes. It's similar to how I might wear green eyeliner to complement my green socks. Red hues appear not only on the walls, but also in the dining room sofa's candy cane stripes, the striking red aga in the kitchen, a lucky find from the previous owners, and the layered rugs in the drawing room. Yellow is another recurring theme throughout the home, appearing not only on the dining room walls, but also as a border above the dado rail in the television sitting room and on the bathtub in Chambers' bathroom. I painted that bathtub 30 years ago, she recalls, situated beneath a wall painted in a shade reminiscent of gardener's twine. I once painted this room turquoise, but it felt so unsettling that I repainted it the very next day, she admits. I've had my share of color missteps over the years, but that's how you discover what works. In a world where fashion is often dictated by trends, Chambers remains a free spirit. I observe trends with curiosity, but I'm far more invested in defining my own style and drawing inspiration from nature or art exhibitions, she explains. During my time at Vogue, I rarely focused on the catwalk. I was more interested in crafting my own narrative. Like the fashion shoots she orchestrates, Chambers excels at incorporating contrasting elements into her interiors. I can't stand anything that feels too uniform, she states. Take, for example, one of her spare bedrooms of a recent project she has been working on in her spare moments. She has transformed the previously graffitied walls into a soothing palette of chiffon grays and blues, with a tobacco-colored ceiling that she matched to a candle. It was becoming a bit too much of a good taste cliché, so I decided it needed a bold orange chair to shake things up, she explains. While visiting friends one weekend, they mentioned an electric orange chair they were trying to get rid of from their attic. It's quirky, but it fits perfectly. Chambers' home is not only defined by its vibrant colors, but also by the collections it houses, many of which stem from her desire to step outside her comfort zone. About 10 years ago, I began collecting studio pottery because I found it quite unattractive and challenging, but I've grown to appreciate it, she shares. I enjoy when something challenges my perspective. Ceramics play a significant role in Chambers' life, with vases and plates adorning every room, including her bathroom, which features a wall of colorful plates. For years, the dining room has served less as a dining space and more as a temporary home for ceramics before they find their place elsewhere. Recently, she utilized a blank wall in the kitchen by installing a dresser with turquoise shelves to display even more ceramics. I had to find a way to elevate them from the kitchen floor to the wall, she says with a smile. I'm a complete magpie, and my strength and weakness is that I see potential in many things, Chambers admits, often spending her weekends and holidays scouring car boot sales and markets. I love challenging myself and acquiring items that I wouldn't typically envision in my home, she notes, referencing a 1970s poster she recently purchased. While she enjoys collecting, she is not overly sentimental about decluttering when her home begins to feel overcrowded. I can tell when it's time to clear out. For a home that feels so contemporary, it's remarkable that many of its elements have remained unchanged for decades. Yet, it is also a space where even the smallest details are in constant flux. Items come and go, and layers of decor evolve. This dynamic nature is, of course, what adds to its charm. 2. 9 must-have items from Zara Home's new collab with Collagerie. Feeling stuck in a home decor rut? Prepare to be inspired. Zara Home has just dropped a game-changing collaboration with Lucinda Chambers, the creative mastermind behind Collagerie, and it's already creating a buzz. Dubbed a common thread, this collection is a treasure trove of artistic finds that blend functionality with a bold, studio-inspired aesthetic. Think earthy tones, sculptural shapes, and pieces that are as much conversation starters as they are practical additions to your space. But here's where it gets controversial. While some may see these items as statement pieces, others might argue they're too avant-garde for everyday use. What do you think? Are these designs a refreshing break from the norm, or a step too far into the art world? Let's dive into 9 must-have items that are sure to sell out fast. 1. The Artful Salt and Pepper Shaker, $46. These aren't just seasoning holders, they're miniature sculptures that could easily pass for modern art. Perfect for dinner parties where you want your tableware to spark as much conversation as the food itself. And this is the part most people miss. They're made of stoneware, adding a tactile, artisanal touch to your dining experience. 2. The Perfect Bath Time Pedestal, $199. Ever wished for a stylish spot to rest your glass of wine or cup of tea while soaking in the tub? This shiny matte side table is your answer. Its geometric design isn't just aesthetically pleasing, it's also incredibly functional, ensuring your drink stays within arm's reach. But here's the question. Is it worth the investment for a luxury bath experience, or is it a splurge too far? 3. A moody little table lamp, $219. Need a touch of ambience in a dark corner? This mosaic-based lamp is both a light source and a piece of art. Tuck it on a shelf, nightstand, or beside your favorite decor for a cozy, spotlight effect. The mosaic base adds a textured, artisanal feel that's hard to resist. But is it practical enough for daily use or more of a decorative accent? 4. An ombre seat cushion, $60. Let's face it, outdoor furniture often prioritizes durability over comfort. These tie-on seat cushions not only add a pop of color with their ombre design, but also make those iron patio chairs bearable. It's a small change that makes a big difference, but are they durable enough for outdoor use, or will they fade under the sun? 5. A wavy dinner plate, $30. Looking for a housewarming gift that'll get you invited back? This ombre stoneware plate is both functional and artistic. Its wavy design adds a modern twist to traditional dinnerware, making it a standout piece for any table setting. But is it too unconventional for everyday meals, or just the right amount of flair? 6. The sculptural napkin ring, $60. If you love the salt and pepper shakers, you'll adore these squiggly ceramic napkin rings. They're not just practical, they're a playful way to keep your table linens in place while adding a touch of whimsy. But are they too quirky, or the perfect blend of form and function? 7. The bistro-inspired flatware, $40. Bistro-style flatware gets a modern update with striped handles that add a pop of personality to your table. It's a refreshed take on a classic, but does it feel too trendy, or is it a timeless addition to your cutlery collection? 8. A groovy quilt, $459. This geometric cotton bedspread is a chameleon. It works with Mediterranean vibes, retro decor, or as a fun accent in a neutral room. The only downside? It's still marked as coming soon, so you'll need to keep an eye out for its release. But is it worth the wait and the price tag, or is it a luxury too far? 9. A permanent taste of spring, $129. Collaborating with artist Caval Rafferty, this abstract floral tapestry brings a touch of nature indoors. Available as a tapestry, wool blanket, and soon-to-be rug, it's a versatile piece that adds warmth and artistry to any space. But is it too bold for everyday use, or the perfect way to infuse your home with a perpetual spring vibe? Final thought *, this collection is undeniably unique, but it's also polarizing. Are these pieces the future of home decor, or a passing trend? Weigh in below. Do you love the artistic flair, or do you prefer more traditional designs? Let's start a conversation. 3. Luxury homeware on a budget. Top high street finds for 2025. Imagine finding high-end designer homewares at prices that won't break the bank. It's not a dream, it's a reality on the high street this season. Designer quality homeware often comes with a hefty price tag, but with a keen eye and a bit of insider knowledge, you can discover some incredible bargains. Several high street brands are stepping up their game by incorporating premium materials, collaborating with renowned designers, and releasing limited edition collections with exquisite decorative details. Let's dive into some standout collections that are worth your attention. Zara Home x Collagerie. The first collaboration between the British shopping platform Collagerie and the Spanish fashion brand Zara was a massive hit last summer, and the second collaboration, which has just launched, is equally enticing. Designed by Collagerie's chief creative officer and former British Vogue fashion director, Lucinda Chambers, this collection showcases her talent for blending bold colors in a way that looks effortlessly chic, never overpowering. Chambers has a knack for adding those little details that make a piece look high-end and handcrafted. Pushing the boundaries in terms of color combinations, materials, and design is crucial for both Zara Home and Collagerie, says.